Years ago, in a small coastal town, where the sea whispered forgotten stories, lived a woman named Lina. Lina was known for her kindness, her smile, and the way she always showed up for others. But what most didn't see was what she carried inside, a wound that time had not yet healed. It had been 7 years since her sister, Nina, had stopped speaking to her, a small argument that turned into a bigger one, fueled by pride, silence, and the kind of misunderstandings that only grow in the dark. They had shared everything as children, secrets, laughter, dreams. But now, they hadn't spoken in what felt like a lifetime. Lina had replayed the moment 1,000 times, the slammed door, the words said in anger, the ones left unsaid. And every time she remembered it, her chest tightened, not because she hated her sister, but because she missed her. Forgiveness isn't easy. It doesn't come wrapped in a perfect moment or tied up with an apology. It arrives slowly, in whispers, in quiet mornings when the pain feels too loud. Lina have spent years waiting for Nina to say sorry, to pick up the phone, to explain. But one rainy afternoon, while sorting through old letters and boxes in her attic, Lina found a photo of the two of them as teenagers, arms around each other, eyes full of mischief. She held that photo for a long time, and for the first time in years, she didn't feel anger. She felt sadness. And right then, she realized something. Forgiveness is not about them. It's about you. There's a quote by Louis B. Smedes that says, "To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you." Lina had been the prisoner of her own resentment, her waiting, her unspoken grief. So that day, she did something different. She wrote a letter, not to send, not to fix anything, just to feel, just to release. She wrote, "Dear Nina, I miss you. I don't need an apology. I just needed to let go of the pain. I forgive you, not because you asked, but because I deserve peace." Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean what happened was okay. It simply means you're choosing not to carry the weight anymore. Think about it. How many sleepless nights have you spent replaying old conversations? How much joy have you lost waiting for someone to make it right? Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they can't. But you still deserve to heal. Years later, Lina finally heard from Nina. A short message. No explanations, just, "I hope you're well." And that was enough. Because by then, Lina didn't need closure. She had already created her own. She had already chosen peace. If you're holding on to something, an old betrayal, a friendship that ended without warning, words that cut too deep, this is your sign. Let it go. Not for them, but for you. Forgiveness isn't approval. It's freedom. It's the gift you give to your own heart. And maybe, just maybe, it's the beginning of your healing. Set yourself free. Forgive. Because life must go on.